these lessons will probably apply to you. People are still going to dislike you no matter what you do. You're still gonna have a hater. There is no obligation for you to forgive every single person that wrongs you. No, you'll achieve it, like that's it. Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel! So I want to do a little bit of a different type of video today. Mind you, I only have like 2 videos out. I've done a lot of internal reflection in the past few weeks. So throughout December, I was thinking about the things that I want to carry into the new year. So there have been a lot of different lessons that I've learned in the past year. I want to share these things as a reminder to myself, but also to share with anybody else that has not gotten to my age yet. I'm going to be sharing the 6 lessons that I'm going to be carrying into 2026 with me. Maybe somebody can take a little bit of this advice and apply it to their own lives. Maybe this will serve somebody in a positive way. So I'm going to post it. Hopefully really soon. Hopefully this year brings a lot of positive movement for anybody that's watching this. Let's get started. So lesson number 1 is that not everyone is gonna like you. I know. It's so sad. And it's okay for people not to like you. People can have their own opinions. It does not affect you. I guarantee it does not. I used to be a people pleaser to the max. This made me feel really lonely. You know, like constantly saying things that you don't mean, constantly being afraid of people's opinions, constantly changing yourself to suit other people's ideals. So making yourself into white bread so other people can enjoy it on whatever they want. That's not the way to live. Regardless of if you are doing that, people are going to dislike you. If you're doing everything in your power to make sure that people like you, you're still gonna have a hater. People are still going to dislike you no matter what you do. This is something that came to me really late in life. Embarrassingly late in life, because I lived my life in a way that was very palatable to people. And there was always a grievance. And so I came to the conclusion that it really doesn't matter how you act, so you might as well act how you want. You might as well be yourself. And having people around you that appreciate your genuine, authentic self, that is better than pleasing the general public. So lesson number 1, we're gonna keep going really fast because I do not want this video to be a billion years long, because then I have to edit that and it takes me forever, and then I get stressed out and then I don't edit. Lesson number freaking 2, you don't have to forgive everyone. Another thing that took me embarrassingly long, because I was a people pleaser in my head. I used to think that I had to forgive everyone. I wanted to be the best person possible. I wanted to be as good as I possibly could be to others. And that hasn't changed, but it gets to a point. People are going to disrespect you in your life, and it's up to you to decide what you do with that. Forgiving is fine. 1000%. If you want to forgive, you can. But there is no obligation for you to forgive every single person that wrongs you. And it's a two-way street, obviously, giving people forgiveness and forgiving people for things that they've done wrong. It can be something that is good. Obviously, if they apologize and if they didn't mean it and if they do things afterward that help remedy the situation, you can forgive, and you can choose to have that option to remain peaceful with this person or remain peaceful with this group of people. You don't have to forgive, and you completely have the right to step away from any situation that you feel does not serve you. I'm not saying that you should be mean and evil, but I used to think that not forgiving people was mean and evil. It's not. Don't get the two confused. You can choose to not forgive and to still remain kind. Lesson number 3 now is to do things while you're still excited about them. Something else that I learned this year about myself is that I won't do things unless I feel the internal motivation to do it. So for example, I tend to procrastinate a lot, and I figured out that this is an issue that might be coming internally. Unless I'm excited about something, I won't feel the urge to do it. If I am excited about something, the difference is insane. For example, making YouTube videos, because I have an issue of recording and then just not editing because it becomes like a chore. After I'm done filming it, I'm not excited about it anymore, so I don't post it. Please, I'm begging you, for any project that you're doing, do it while you're still excited. So the best way to do things is to do them while you want the outcome to happen. Lesson number 4, progress is not linear. There are a lot of things in my life that I thought I would be really good at by this age. For example, I wanted to be a great artist, and I have just not gotten to that level yet. I also wanted to be a YouTuber by now, and I've obviously definitely not gotten there yet. But that doesn't mean because you've hit a plateau that you're never going to progress in whatever skill that you want to achieve. If you're hitting a plateau, or if you've hit kind of like a a downward in the general progression of your career or whatever it is that you want to do, say a hobby, something like that. If you have had an upward spike and then a downward spike and then upward again, your progress is still positive. And as long as you motivate yourself to continue, you are still making positive progress. Eventually, you will get to the point that you need to be at. It might take you longer than anybody else. It might take you a billion years, but you're gonna do it if and only if you continue and you don't get discouraged. You will achieve it, and no, you'll achieve it. Like, that's it. Yep. Next. Desire to do things never goes away. Your dreams will never go away. If there's something in your head that you want to do and you keep telling yourself that you can't do it because of XYZ reason, it's never going to go away. It's always going to be in the back of your head. You're always going to wonder, what if you had done that? For me, I had this realization while I was sitting in a car with one of my close friends, and I was talking to my friend and I was like, the only thing I really want is to make things that make the world a little bit of a better place. And whether or not that's through making videos or that's through making art, the only thing I want to do is to create. I realized in my head that I had all of these desires to create things, and I at the time was just not creating anything. I wasn't acting on my goals and things that I knew that I deeply wanted, but I just wasn't doing it because of XYZ reason. Eventually you get to a point where you realize that all these things that you're doing are kind of a roundabout, and eventually you are going to decide to do the thing that you wanted to do. You'll do it and you'll realize that you should have started earlier. If you want to start making videos, make your video, go on TikTok, like just start yapping, just do it. And I do believe that if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to do it. So please just do it. Please just go for it and attempt, because if you try, I promise you will feel 1,000 times better. The last lesson that I have for 2026, being afraid of being seen is holding you back. You are letting your fear get in the way of the things that you want. And I'm saying that to you, maybe, but I'm saying that mainly to my younger self. I was scared of being vulnerable. I was scared of showing my emotions. I was terrified that somebody would know how I truly felt about things, just things in general. You know, obviously you don't realize it at the time that you're like scared to do things because of people's opinions, but you start to realize it afterward. You're like, why didn't I do this thing? Why didn't I go to this thing or wear this outfit or try this new hairstyle? And it's usually because of other people. Or, oh, I didn't start that project because I didn't want people to know I was bad at it. And this is a really, really big thing. Preface this, I started dancing when I was 21 years old, right? When I started dancing, I was really freaking bad. And I hated the idea of somebody watching me as I was doing something that I was bad at. Because dance is something that you cannot hide your skill level in. If you are really, really good at dancing, people will tell. And if you're really bad at dancing, people will tell. And if you're medium at dancing, people will tell. Being a beginner at things isn't not as scary as you think it is in your head, because let me tell you, people are so tolerant of beginners, and the only person that's really holding you back is yourself. And I say this because I was there. I was like, I don't want people to see me. I don't want people to know that I'm really bad, and I don't want people to think that I'm really bad. But in reality, people that are genuinely kind and care about you will not look at you and go, oh, like you're so bad at that, you should stop. People that actually know you and like you and are generally compassionate people are going to tell you to keep going, because if you keep going, you're going to get better. If there's nobody to congratulate you on this, I'll congratulate you. Like, girl, send me a text. Don't send me a text. Send me a DM on the fact that you had the courage to be a beginner at something, and that you had the courage to start something new and to be bad in front of people and to be seen as somebody that is new and bad and not perfect at everything, because that takes a lot of courage. I didn't realize that that was a courageous act at the time. I just thought it was really embarrassing, and I thought it was something that I had to do in order to get better, and I was motivated by spite. But because I had all of these experiences, I 1,000% now do not care what people think about me. This experience has brought me to this conclusion that being afraid of being seen is holding you back. How is it holding you back? It's because if you don't start something, you're never gonna get good at it. If you don't start because you're scared of what people might think or you're scared of looking bad, then you are only holding yourself back from the version of you that is good at said thing. You just gotta get through the scary part. Because after you get through the first few experiences of being seen, but I would say that being seen becomes more comfortable. I'm using dance as an example. If you're not a dancer, for example, if you're somebody that wants to start posting videos, or if you're somebody that wants to start, I don't know, like dressing up, you have to be seen and you have to be okay with people's opinions of you. People are forming opinions about you that you don't know and you aren't gonna know, and they might not be correct, but they're gonna do it anyway. You have to be okay with being seen by strangers in daily life. And if you don't want to dress up, and if you don't want to like do this or that or this or that or whatever, you don't want to speak up, or you don't want to do a presentation, or you don't want to talk to your boss because you're scared of what they might think, that is you being scared of being seen. And that is mellowing your own personality, mellowing your goals and your desires. It is completely downplaying yourself in order to be palatable to people. Stop doing that. We are going to take all of these lessons, especially me, I need to take all these lessons into whatever new adventures you're gonna have in the new year. I hope that you've taken something from this video that is actually beneficial. I know when you're young, you're like, oh, whatever, like that's not gonna happen to me. But it does happen to you. I'm telling you, it happens to you, bro. Like it literally happens. 2026 is going to be your year if you make it your year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I hope this helped you. So, all right, bye. Happy year of the fire horse.